Hello. Uh, um, I'm going to do a series of about three, what do you call them? Vlogs on autism, specifically. This is the introductory to autism. Apparently, I've told quite a few people this now, but I thought I should distribute it more openly and give some background on it. The therapist I hired last year, after about 7 or 8 sessions, she was of the opinion, and she'd been, well, I'm going to go into that later, but she was of the opinion that I have Asperger syndrome, which is a form of autism, or what's called an ASD, an autism spectrum disorder. So I did some research on it. This is actually the third person who's told me this. I don't know why I've heard it before, except now I've researched it, and it looks like it didn't exist until like 1991. So it's very, very recent. Not that it didn't exist, but it wasn't being diagnosed. So I'm going to, after this intro, I'm going to do a couple videos. I'm going to do the first video on kind of the history of autism. I also found, coincidentally, it happened that while I was thinking about this, I was listening to a couple podcasts. I think Joe Rogan was one of the big ones, where he had somebody who was dealing with autistic issues on the podcast, and his podcasts are 3 hours long, so they ended up going into a whole lot of detail on it. Plus, they web search things while they're talking about them, so they can actually fill in some facts, or at least internet facts, with what they're talking about. So I'm going to go into some of that, and then I'm going to go into the second video is going to be my history on autism, or how I got to this stage. And then I'll do a conclusion. Part of the conclusion, I think I'm going to look up. I haven't looked up treatments yet, and we never got to that stage in my therapy before I decided I couldn't afford it anymore. Well, I could never afford it, but decided I really couldn't afford it. So I'll go into some kind of conclusion on that. So I guess that's it. Bye.